I'm sure you observe what's going on. If you were giving advice to President Bush or Condoleezza Rice about how they are doing and conducting their negotiations, what would you tell them? Are you pleased with them and what they're doing? And if so, why? And if not, what is it that troubles you about how they approach their negotiations?
I think the President has the view, as far as I can tell, he has the view that he is the most important person in the world, and he decides what he wants, and he tells people. And our position with Japan is this, our position is that. I think he starts too early with the answer. I would much prefer he's listening to the Japanese or listening to the Chinese or listening to the other Americans, getting some ideas from them, listening to some senators about what they think before saying, here's my answer to that question. He treats, as a decider, he's too quick to make a decision rather than getting enough consultation, enough advice early on, and being open to exploring ideas, I think. And I don't know Condoleezza Rice as much. She seems to also have a U.S. view. I'm expressing you, the United States thinks this, and not, I've got some ideas, before we formulate a decision, let's try and brainstorm a little bit.
So if I were to infer from that is one of the most important pieces that negotiators might do is, while they might want to think about the range of what they'd like to see come out of things, don't move too quickly to what it is you must have, and get too solid too quick.
Your concerns are known, and then some options that might come out of an agreement. But don't lock into the only answer is this. This is what it has to be. I have decided this is what need to be done. I think that's too early. That, as a political matter, it excludes the other side from feeling participation. If George Bush says, I've decided what we ought to do with China is this, and even if they think it's all right, it'd be much better to hear them first and talk a little bit and then say, what do you think of something like this? We're leaning toward this, or that makes sense. Get them to participate in making the decision, if you can.